How's it going, folks? My name is Roughbud and welcome back to another video. So today we're finally here, folks. We're finally going to find out what the main differences are between a biscuit and a scone. Folks, it's been a long journey. It's been a long ride, but we're finally here. Before we get into the video, I just want to thank James Green and Michael Gmerkin for recommending this video. I do really appreciate it. Folks, please leave your suggestions down in the comments. I do go through them, I do save them, and I am making my way through the list. This is probably going to be the last video I do about biscuits, or the last video I watch about biscuits. For a while, we may circle back to it, but just for a while, it's probably the last one I'm going to do. But don't forget, when I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to be making my own and tasting biscuits and gravy for the first time, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also on top of that as well, folks, this video is brought to us by Jeni's Scratch Made Kitchen. The link to the original video will be in the description, so please do check them out, do show them the support. We're here to chill out and react. But folks, let's get to it. Jeni, brace yourself, for you're about to face the judgment of the fat man. Let's go.
Hey everyone,
Ooh,
welcome
bit of a
back to the
banger.
Goth House. If you've been here before, if you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you're here.
That's me. She's all about me. She's oh, thank you for the welcome.
We're in the middle of August Jamboree, and because we have all this extra jam, I wanted to make up some biscuits or some scones.
Let's do it.
Anyway, what is the difference between a biscuit and a scone?
That is the question I have been asking for a very long time, Jeni. Now, I am glad I'm here because I am hoping that you can educate me. Let me know.
Oh yeah, the difference between a biscuit and a scone, an egg and sugar.
Oh?
That is the difference between biscuits and scones. The biggest argument my sister and I get into, biscuits and scones.
It's the biggest argument I've gone in since starting this whole thing. I can remember all the way back to that first video and being like, basically scones, right? Oh, no, I was wrong.
She throws an egg into her biscuit mix and calls it a biscuit. And I say, no, you've turned it into a scone. I believe she put some sugar in it too.
Oh? I
tell her, no, she's turned it into a scone.
Okay.
Scones have eggs, biscuits do not. Now, that being said, lately I have been seeing a lot of new scone recipes come out, and they don't include an egg. So that would be a biscuit. I'm just telling you, that's the difference.
All right. Do you know what, Jeni? You seem to be much more clued in than I do about this whole thing, so I'm going to take your word for it.
Scones are a little bit heavier, a little bit more dense. A biscuit is lighter and fluffier and should be. Most of our biscuits we're eating, alongside of our dinner. We're eating covered in gravy.
Yep.
A scone is something that is served before dinner, so it's got to have a little bit more substance. And you would have it with your tea, coffee, whatever you want. But you put some jam on it, some cream cheese,
just clotted cream.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we are so in sync.
If you want to be traditional. But scones have a little bit more substance to them because they're eaten between bigger meals. Okay. And they're eaten as an afternoon tea, a high tea. So there you go. And today we are going to make both. So
there you go. Scones afternoon tea. So you have it with tea, jam, and cream, clotted cream. Now, the question is, do you put the cream on first or do you put the jam on first? There is a big debate in the UK about this. So, I can never remember the way round, but you've got the Cornish way and the Devon way. And one of them is you put the jam on first and you put the cream on first. Now, I feel very passionate about this because who is putting cream on first? Who is putting cream on the scone first? Because trying to spread jam onto cream is a lot more difficult than trying to spread cream onto jam. I'm just saying, it's a stupid thing. Just saying. All right, folks? Just saying. Jam first, then cream, because just ease. Just saying.
So anyway, let's get baking. I've got my oven heated to 425 degrees. We're going to get started with...
Can someone translate that for me? What is that in Celsius?
Our biscuit mix. This is my basic buttermilk biscuit. It is my favorite. I make this in my sleep. I make it all the time.
Okay.
2 cups of all-purpose flour.
Let's go.
1 tablespoon baking powder.
Yep. I like how...
Half a teaspoon of baking soda.
I like how colourful all these things are. I like that bowl. That bowl is very nice.
And the 3/4 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon makes it too salty. Half a teaspoon, not quite salty enough. So there you go. 3/4 teaspoon. I just use my handy dandy pastry blender to stir these up.
I don't have one of them, so hands for me, but that's fine. Or a spoon.
5 tablespoons of butter cut into cubes.
Nice. Can't be a recipe without butter. I'm just saying. Rough butter.
I am going to go ahead and cut these in.
Do it. Mix it in. Get the butter in there.
You can use salted or unsalted. Just keep in mind, if you use salted butter, your biscuits are going to be a little bit more salty. But if you like that...
Salty biscuits.
Hey.
Do we like salty biscuits? Is that a thing? Do we like them? I just don't know anymore.
You can use shortening as well if you prefer vegetable shortening. You can also use lard, but whatever your fat of choice, make sure it's cold.
Nice fatty biscuits.
So you just want to cut your butter in until it's well incorporated.
Groovy, groovy. I like it.
1 cup of buttermilk.
Nice. Now, this may be very stupid of me. Is buttermilk just milk with butter in? Is that all it is? Or is there something about it? So I can't think of a time where buttermilk has been used over here that I'm aware of.
And then I just want to stir it until it's just incorporated.
Okay. Mix it in good. Oh, yeah. Let's go.
I don't want to over mix my biscuits.
No. Because then...
Okay. So at this point, I will push the rest of it together as soon as it gets onto my counter.
Oh, there's little strawberries. Wait, let's see that again.
I will push the rest of it together as soon as it gets onto
They're little strawberries on that spatula. Oh, that's cute. I like that.
My counter. A little bit of flour on the counter.
All right. Let's go. I'm learning. Again. That is very loose. Is that how that's meant to be? Is that what makes...
Sprinkle a little bit of flour over top.
God, it's actually been a while since I've done a biscuit video.
And this is what I do. Bring the biscuit dough together.
Nice. I can remember people saying you don't want to mix it too much. Because does that make them too hard? Like a puck, people said. Like a hockey puck. I think that's right. Again, it's been a while.
I'm going to put this into a square.
Okay. Very nice. Basically a square. You're almost there. I like it. Nice. The finesse.
I never get my rolling pin out for this. I think a rolling pin just makes a tougher biscuit. And then here is my other trick. I am completely and utterly against round biscuits. I think biscuit waste, even if you're using your strands for something else, fine. But there's too much biscuit waste. A lot of people don't use them. They just toss them. So I do my no waste biscuit method. There it is.
Not round biscuits. Well, this is new. A new player has entered the arena. Square biscuit. This is spicy. This just got a little bit spicy. Let's go. Okay. I appreciate the zero waste.
Yeah, I'm not cutting these the same size. I don't care.
Live your life.
Just an example today. You can make these bigger. You can make them however size you want. I tend to like smaller biscuits.
Okay. Diddy biscuits. Those are Diddy biscuits
Okay.
from the ones I've seen.
You can put them in an iron skillet if you like. I prefer a tray.
Nice. Classic.
I put them on an ungreased tray.
Interesting. This is very different from how I've seen them done before.
I love my iron skillets. I use my iron skillets for everything. And if I'm just going to make maybe biscuits for 2 people, maybe I'll use an iron skillet. But I grew up with my grandma making them, and
okay.
There wasn't enough iron skillet to put biscuits in for that whole family. She made a lot of biscuits.
Nice.
So,
Zero biscuits from my grandma, but that's okay. She made other nice things.
Okay, so there's my little biscuits. These are tiny biscuits today.
Nice. I like them.
Tray of biscuits, heavy cream. I think heavy cream works best to paint the top of the...
This is very different from what I've seen before. I've seen people put butter on top to make it like crisp, like golden and stuff. I think I've seen it without anything. Oh, egg wash. I think I saw an egg wash on top as well. But cream. Okay. Okay.
The biscuit rather than butter. You don't want a big layer, just a little.
Okay. This is crazy how many different recipes of biscuits there are. I don't know which is best.
If you want to throw some garlic and Parmesan cheese into this cream,
a bit of garlic on top. Let's go. Now we're talking. Now we're speaking my language. Also, again, I just love how colourful her utensils are and stuff.
And if you do round biscuits, yep, it makes sure everything is the same size because you're cutting them out. But this actually works better, and I have no waste. And I like the little corners. I actually eat those. Those are mine because they get super crunchy.
You know, you got to respect the zero waste. You got to respect, I mean, I don't mind if this is right or not, but you got to respect the zero wastage. That is very bright. That is completely washed out, you could say.
$4.25 for about 10 minutes. If you make big biscuits, it's probably up closer to 12 minutes.
Okay.
Next, scones.
Let's go.
2 cups of all-purpose flour.
Started the same. Great.
2 teaspoons of baking powder.
Again, similar.
Half teaspoon of salt.
Less salt in this one.
1/4 cup of granulated sugar. I got a little hard ball there, but that'll work in.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna stir those up real quick.
Nice. Okay, so sugar added into this one. Okay.
6.5 tablespoons of cold butter.
Butter. Let's get the butter in there. Let's go. But it has to be cold.
And cut it in, cut it in.
I thought we were about to drop a hot track there. Okay, so very similar. This
is like this little thumb thing, and it doesn't work. It makes me off balance. Thanks, Crate and Barrel.
Well, very similar starting points, but this had sugar in, and I assume they said there was going to be an egg in this as well, right? So, okay, I see what they're saying.
Make sure you clean your blade off, because guess what? It gets stuck in there.
What?
You can also do this with a fork if you don't have a pastry blender. Fork and a knife, 2 forks, whatever.
2 forks.
However
you
cut, and you can also
This girl be crazy.
Do this in the food processor. I hate to drag it out and clean that whole thing just for a biscuit or scone mix.
Yeah, you tell them.
All right.
Mix it in good.
Crumbles. I have 1/2 cup of heavy cream.
Yes.
To this, I'm adding my homemade vanilla. I use vodka for this one. Next time I use bourbon.
Cheeky. All right. Cheeky. I need me some of that.
I'm going to go ahead and add a teaspoon or so. We'll call that a teaspoon.
Nah, just wing it.
And by the way, this bottle of vanilla, is 2 years old, but because I use vodka, it doesn't look like it.
Nice.
I'm going to crack 1 egg into my mixture
as
well. So now I have vanilla, heavy cream, and 1 egg.
Nice. Now drink it. No, just don't do that. Giving it a whisk.
So here is your big difference between a biscuit and a scone.
Okay.
A scone has egg and sugar.
Okay, okay, okay.
And of course vanilla. You wouldn't put vanilla in your biscuit.
Don't you tell me what to do. If I want to put vanilla in my biscuit, I'll put vanilla in my biscuit. That was some good whisking right there.
I'm going to save this measuring cup and use my pastry brush and brush over my scones with what's left in there.
Nice. Work smart, not hard. Oh, what's on this? What's on this spoon? Wait, I want to see. What? Wait, is this going to be as loose as the last one, or is it going to be like compact?
Okay.
Oh, was that a doggo? Sorry, I'm very interested in the utensils. That's a doggo. Nice. I approve. I approve of these utensils. I need some. Let me know where you got them from.
I am at this point going to put half of my scone mix here.
Okay.
Because I want small scones.
Of course. Diddy biscuits, diddy scones. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Actually, I think I may divide it into 3.
3? 3 whole scones?
Hopefully you can see.
Nice. Okay, okay.
You can pat this out in one big circle, and you can cut it in circles if you like. Traditionally, scones are made into a circle and then cut into wedges. And keeping with tradition, that's what I am going to do because...
Okay, okay, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. So, it's just American scones, because we learned that American scones are more triangle-based. Or, as she said, like wedges. So, is there a difference between American scones and British scones? That's the question. That's the question. Because we have round scones. That's our traditional way. I don't know. I just don't know.
Because I like to tell the difference between a biscuit and a scone. So there you go.
Well, that is the question. That's why we're all here. Well, I mean, that's why I'm here.
I just want to make my scone into a...
I don't know why you're here, but I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much.
So I want little mini scones.
Okay, nice. See, we just leave them like that.
Using my handy dandy bench scraper once again.
Oh.
I'm just going to cut those in because they're little.
Don't know what happened there.
My little tiny
look
mini
at
scones.
them. Look how cute they are. Oh, that 10 out of 10. They are teeny.
After all, folks, it is just me here today. I really don't need huge scones. This one I'll
If you want huge scones, you have huge scones. You live your life. Let's go.
Normally, this much dough you could divide into 2 and just do this with 2, and it would make probably a regular sized scone.
Oh, didn't cut them into quarters. Made extra diddy
the
ones.
leftover cream and egg I'm just going to put on top of the scone.
Nice. That's going to be nice. That's going to be tasty. Especially with that bit of vanilla in there as well. All right. Okay. Okay.
I must have
now you
cut my hand on something.
How have you done that? That's sad. Okay. I reckon these are going to be good. I got a feeling that these are going to be mega. Like that bit of vanilla in there. Some good. They may be tiny, but I reckon they'll pack a big punch. That'll be some good stuff.
Okay, perfect amount. Turbinado sugar.
Okay. Nice. Of course you have to put the sugar on top.
You don't have to do this.
No, you have
just
to.
Use regular grain.
Don't you backchat me? You have to do this. I like how that was timed.
Granulated sugar. But I love turbinado sugar. It's pretty, and it looks really pretty on the scones.
Yeah, I agree. It's nice. Bit of brown sugar on there. Tasty. Nice.
Okay, that scone over there is not too pretty, but that's okay.
That's okay. Do you know what? Imperfections are
Into
what...
a 300.
Hang on. Imperfections are what make you perfect. You can quote me on that.
125-degree oven for the scones, and these are going to take about 15 minutes-ish. All right, biscuit and a scone.
Let's go. Okay.
The biscuit is actually lighter and airier, and
Hang on. Whoa. Okay. I'm sorry. Right. See, they do look quite similar, so I can understand where the confusion would come from. But yeah, I suppose it makes sense that the scone would be denser and the biscuit would be lighter. I don't know what's on that utensil. Some crazy stuff. But okay. They're looking pretty good as far as the biscuits and scones that I've seen so far. They look pretty standard. They look like they're a nice golden colour. I'm not going to lie. I like the idea of the square biscuit. I like the idea of zero wastage. So maybe I'll use that when I finally do it. 500 subscribers, folks. That's on you now. Share with your friends. Tell your grandma to watch this video. and yeah. The scone's not traditional UK-esque scone. It might be similar in recipes, but as far as looks, it doesn't look as similar. But you know what? I think it tastes pretty good. I have high hopes.
all right, biscuit and a scone. The biscuit is actually lighter and airier, and the scone you can feel is a little bit more dense due to the egg.
Yeah. What is this jar of stuff?
Open.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's see the inside. Let's have a look.
The scone has a little bit more yellow. You can see it's a little bit more dense.
Yep.
And then the
that is some intense lighting right there.
So good. I may or may not have already had the biscuit ends, the little tiny ends. But let's give the scones a try.
What is that?
This is
thank you.
my...
I'm telling you what, this is crazy. I swear this person can hear me. They keep on answering me.
Spirited caramel. What do I call it? Spirited caramel apple coffee jam that I just made for Jamboree. As you can see, one whole jar is almost gone.
Wait. Apple coffee was that? An apple coffee jam? What? What? How bizarre.
I love the cream scones too. They're so good.
Okay.
They're a little sweeter.
Yeah.
Not too sweet.
So what you having with the biscuit?
All right.
You didn't have the biscuit.
Packed up and over to the kids because
nice.
I'm pretty sure buttermilk biscuits are the reason I will never lose weight.
I got you. I know what you say. I mean, it's not biscuits for me, but you know, we all have that food.
All right, folks. There you go. The difference between a biscuit and a scone.
I appreciate that.
They're both equally delicious.
Okay.
Buttermilk biscuit recipe is my recipe. I will leave that link in the description box below. The scone is Joy of Baking recipe. I will link that recipe in the description.
We've seen them. We've seen them already.
Box below. It is such a good scone recipe. It's a cream scone that I haven't even bothered to create another scone recipe.
Okay.
There's nothing going to be like it. It is perfect the way it is.
Okay.
I do serve it at all of my tea parties. And yes, I do have tea. One day I'll bring you along for a tea party.
Yes, please. Send me an invite.
Jamboree in the description box below. That way you can go watch all the jam videos. Now that you have your biscuit and scone recipes. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up.
Okay, we're just doing an outro. Folks, if you want me to see them jam videos, let me know down in the comments below. please. I would happily react to some jam. Sounds like we got some crazy jams in there. Apple and coffee? I just can't even. I just can't even. Folks, that is all from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I personally really enjoyed that video. I thought she was quite quirky. I really loved the colour of her utensils, and the food was pretty good. I am a little bit more educated between the difference between a biscuit and a scone. The question is the difference between an American scone and a British scone quite different as well? That is the question. But I guess we'll find out that at another time. Or maybe I could use that recipe and then have a recipe that we use. I know my mum's made scones a few times, so maybe, just maybe, that could be a future video. Let me know down in the comments. But folks, I had a really good time. I'm not gonna lie. She also says, folks, it's like, I don't know, it's like I was destined to watch this video. But folks, if you did enjoy the video, I'd really, really appreciate it if you would just leave it a cheeky like. If you do want me to react to anything more by this person or anything in general, I'd really appreciate you commenting down below. Or just comment your thoughts. You know, that's okay too. As I say, I go through every single comment, check it out. Any suggestions, I save them. So, you know, you're in charge of the videos, folks. If you want to see something, let me know. And eventually it will be out. But yeah. And if you want to watch more of my content in general, I'd really, really appreciate it if you'd just ever so gently tap that subscribe button. But folks, as I said, that is all from me. I hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now. Bye!